News just coming in from Pakistan. Former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif is all set to leave for Pakistan from Jeddah tomorrow. On October 23rd, former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif reached Saudi Arabia instead of Lahore to hold important meetings with his Saudi friends in Jeddah. He is also likely to appear before the Accountability Court in the National Accountability Bureau references on his return. Let's go straight across to our Islamabad Bureau Chief, Taha Siddiqui, joining us for more on this. What's the latest, Taha?
Well, from what we know right now, basically the former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, he was supposed to land in Pakistan on the 22nd of October. But then he had a last-minute change in his plan, and he headed to Saudi Arabia, where his children are also residing, and his mother also is based out of there. And he spent some time with his family, and he went for even a pilgrimage to Mecca. And then from what we're getting to know from the party sources, Nawaz Sharif is supposed to come back to the country tomorrow on October 24th. But as of yet, there's a bit of a confusion, or whether or not 100% confirmation on this, because of the fact that we're also getting reports from London that the wife of Nawaz Sharif, who's undergoing cancer treatment right now, her situation is worsened once again, and she has been admitted to the hospital last night. So it is possible, as we saw earlier, that Nawaz Sharif had to rush to London to take care of his wife, that he might end up going to London again. But for now, from what we know from the party sources, he will be coming back to the country on October 24th.
All right, this of course coming in the light of various versions that have been coming in so far, Taha, but now there is a confirmation coming in. Nawaz Sharif is all set to leave for Pakistan from Jeddah tomorrow. On October 23rd, former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif reached Saudi Arabia instead of Lahore to hold important meetings with his Saudi friends in Jeddah. He is also likely to appear before the Accountability Court in the National Accountability Bureau references on his return. Taha, we have been discussing all along how the Prime Minister's return has remained under ambiguity. There have been several meetings that have taken place in the run-up to his return. If you can take our viewers through the back-channel talks that have also been taking place before this decision of the Prime Minister to return home.
Well, I mean, as far as progress on his case is concerned, the National Accountability Courts are going ahead with it. They've indicted the family. Nawaz Sharif was indicted in absence because he was in the UK at that time. The daughter, Maryam Nawaz, has been indicted. The son-in-law also has been indicted, and the two other sons, which did not appear before, their arrest without a non-bailable arrest warrants have been issued also. So as of yet, it looks like as if the accountability drive that is happening is ongoing and is on track. And the National Accountability Bureau here, which is the NAB, is saying that it will continue with the accountability, even though it appears that the Nawaz Sharif's family initially had sort of said that they will not cooperate, but over the last few weeks we've seen that the family has started to appear in front of the courts and started to use this sort of accountability drive for their own political mileage, saying that this is political victimization. And there's a lot of talks about how this is also about civil-military tensions, and Nawaz Sharif and his family have repeatedly talked about how this is all engineered by the military, and because of which there are lots of civil-military tensions between the government right now and the Pakistan Army also.
All right, we're going to leave it there for the moment, Taha. Appreciate those details coming in. Ousted Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif all set to return home. There is confirmation now coming in. Those are the breaking developments coming. Remember, this is after the Prime Minister was ousted following the Panama Papers case and Shahid Khaqan Abbasi had taken over. But a host of developments had followed. A lot of ambiguity remained on when the Prime Minister will return home. Also, given the by-polls that were taking place in the NA 120 seat, a lot of speculation was rife over whether or not there is ample support for the Prime Minister still on ground. But in the latest that's coming in, ousted Pakistan Prime Minister is now all set to return home. France's first dog interrupts President Macron's meeting with 3 junior ministers. French minister's dog was filmed urinating on a fireplace at the Élysée Palace. Macron and his ministers laughed off the incident, which took place in the president's office. Nemo, a cross between a black Labrador and a Griffon, was adopted in August by Macron and his wife Brigitte from a French animal welfare organization named SPA. He is said to be about 1 or 2 years old.
Ça arrive souvent? Non. Vous avez déclenché chez mon chien un comportement totalement inhabituel. Il n'a jamais fait ça. Alors, pardon.